Oh my god, my throat is killing me after that. Jesus. What's up, guys? How are you all doing? Welcome to another vlog. Today, I'm going to teach you all a little hack. I don't know if teach is the right word to say. Just something I kind of thought of doing one day, and it worked out really stinking well. Something that I was thirsting over for a while. All the OGs would know, but back in the day, for some god reason, I had an itch. And the itch was an extended shifter. I don't remember where that itch came from, but what became of that itch was our friend over there, Bob the Knob. I could put a video link in the description or the card or whatever about the Bob the Knob episode. But yeah, I had an itch about getting an extended shifter. I wanted it to be closer to the steering wheel, but there's problems with that. Being an extended shifter, you're extending the fulcrum and you're extending the reach. So one of my biggest problems was worrying about extending the throw. The factory setup is so nice and tight. You have a extended shifter, and that's going to increase the throw. I think I've talked about the throw too much. We have the cooler work shifter and stuff that's body mounted, not transmission mounted, and those shift crits really notchy, a little too notchy. But I wanted something that same height without that notchiness. And that's where the car always had a short shifter. When I bought the car, I think within 6 months, I put in a B&M short shifter. I do love drivability mods, so it's not just performance mods, it's just mods that make your driving experience more better. So I've always had that short shifter with a TWM knob. The damn knob was like a whole pound heavy, really heavy knob. That knob used to help the throw of a shifter. I was worried that the length of the handle would increase the throw and I would lose my quick shift ability. But I would say with the B&M shifter, as you guys saw in that video, the throw is almost factory-like. Just look at that, just all the gears, Another thing for the new guys, don't manhandle your knob, alright? Just kung fu your knob, right? You just move your knob through. Yeah, you don't grip the knob and just get it blue in the head, you know? Just kung fu it. And it gets through all the gears. See, just easy. Just push. I was 2 pulls. And see, that's it. Okay? So don't squeeze your knob too hard. Save that for private time. So since I've done that, I've loved it. And I've tried to convince a lot of friends to do it. Because it's really great. One, it moves your arm up high. So you're close to the steering wheel. So you can shift real fast. The other thing is that when you're shifting, because it's so much higher, your hand isn't in the way knocking those cup holders. We all know with the manual G's and the Z, your hand's right in the way of the cup holder. And when you shift, you always hit it. With it being much higher, you're actually more of an angle. And when you shift, you don't realize it, but you're clearing that cup holder really easily. So there's a few benefits of it. But one big warning. Some racetracks, drift courses or whatever, they do not allow extensions. Today we have a GK Tech, well, we have a Wesley, we have a Z. Yeah, short shifter by GK Tech. It's a really nice shifter. Delrin bushes. What I like it too is that the lockout mechanism is actual a billet too. Some short shifters, it comes with a plastic part that wears over time. So when you're going into reverse, it actually becomes an issue. Wes wanted a new socket. Did you get grease? You have grease, right?
I have grease, yeah.
Yeah, I have grease. And then here is the extension that's going to go on top of the short shifter. Well, before we start, let me switch this overhead camera on, and then let's take a look at the throw. So I'll put that clutch in. Always shake it like 50 times. Make sure you're neutral. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. Oops, sixth. So see, you don't have to be aggressive with your knob. Just first, second, third, fourth, fifth, 6th. So that's the beginning. Let's go ahead. We're gonna take this sucker apart. Get that new shifter in. Alright, so we got that out. We got the 4 bolts out that's holding the whole assembly. This is way easier on a Z than it is on a G. That's the tripod mount that is on the transmission itself. And this is stock setup. Keep all that. So before we take this apart, I wanted to show the reverse lockout and how it works, how I mentioned it on the other one. So it's the same little notch there, and when you shift into 5th and 6th, so there's 6th and there's 5th, it just rubs against the plate right there on the side. Yeah, go and shift again. Just guides, slides
bumps
against.
up against it, it locks you out.
Yeah.
So that's why you have to push down to get under it.
Yeah, to get into reverse.
You wonder how that mechanism works.
So that's why I said there's some that's plastic that wears away.
I'm sure that's to not cause a clink when you put it into 5th or 6th, but you know, car guys don't care about it.
No, yeah, we don't care about noise. So get yourself a proper short shifter that's all metal. So on the underside, you see right past these beautiful fasten tensions, above the drive shaft.
I can't see this skirt.
Well, yeah, let me see if I can get it from here.
You think so?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pull this bushing off.
Yeah, so you got
this boot dust cover.
Yeah. Right there, you see the bottom of the shifter where it's bolted in. It's really tight up in there.
Yeah. There's your bolt.
See right there, that little assembly part there, camera's focused on. Gonna get that bolt out. So a quick side note, before you do the bottom nut, ensure that the shifter is in neutral. So when you're putting everything back together, you know you're in neutral. So once again guys, this video is really the information on just doing the extended shifter and keeping a short throw. For a better how-to on to install the short shifter, GK Tech videos, they're really the best. They're really entertaining. The narration is awesome. So definitely I'll put a link for the GK Tech install and how to install the shifter. Right now the whole key of this video is just really how to get that long short throw with extension. So in their instructions, it's easier to use a press. So let's have a comedic display of how we're gonna get this on without a press. But definitely lube it up before.
You'll notice that your reverse lockout orientation.
Oh yeah, so the notch right here goes into this part here. All right, let me see the muscles, Wes. Let me see how you're gonna get that on. Yeah. Oh, Lord. Yeah, put it like that. You have a big socket to tap it down with? He's like, I don't need no socket. I got my body. Yeah. Golly. You got red as hell. We need a socket. And just tap it on there. There we go. Whew. I'm sweating and not even do anything. Wild West is going to the bottom of the car to do the bottom fork. So we put the spring in, we put the holder for the factory cup, and then the lockout plate. There's a guide around here. Right, that's what it is. I'm pushing too much to the right. Yeah. So normally you would ride against the plate, but because the plate's too much, so you see the gap on the right side of the plate here for the nuts. Yeah. So we gotta move the plate. So right now in fifth, okay, plate's there. Let me tighten down a little bit. So we put it in fifth. I don't have the proper tools. I'm using one hand right now. I'm gonna put down in sixth. Right. So, quick tip: put in fifth and sixth, and move the top plate, the lockout plate, all the way against it, so you know you're not overshooting. Yeah. Oh no, beautiful. So that's what's the problem. The top plate was in the right location, so I was over too much to the right. Oh no, that's slipping really nice in there. Fifth and sixth now. Reverse 2. Pretty much just reverse everything we did. And we're just gonna go ahead and hit the road. First seat up. Alright, so we put the final pieces back on, the final touches. Well, not the final touches, because the final touches is the main meat and potatoes of the video. Trying the knob first. See how that feels? Yeah, these little collars are cool on the bottom. So whoever you get your knob from, they also have some custom places that make those little collars. It just makes the top of the boot look much neater.
I'm not gonna bolt it on, but
no, yeah. So that's. Let's put this on. So what do you think? So that's the throw of.
It's short, but it's not like I'm not a huge Cooler Works fan because it's like this. The short,
it's right there.
It still has a, still lets you know.
Yeah. Hold it by the neck. That way the overhead camera can see how far it travels. Yeah. Shift. Yeah. Go to 5th, 6th. And going in well, so there's no interruption, so that's nice. Alright, let's put this extension on. Oh, let me know how you feel it. How you feel it.
I mean, it's just...
It feels so right good, here. Doesn't it? Yeah. And it's not notchy anymore. It throws nice.
It's not too high.
No.
You can still use CarPlay and whatever.
And the elbow's out of the way.
I like that,
Go and throw it around for a little bit. Oh, it feels factory, right? It doesn't feel too far.
No.
Yeah. It's just right there.
It's different.
It's different.
Yeah.
It's actually it's something.
It's like you raised the factory shifter up here, So I felt it before in your car. I felt it in Billy's car. Of course, Billy felt your car, and we all kind of copied and pasted because it's just a good idea. But yeah.
Hold it by the neck so they see the top on the camera. Yeah. Go through the gears that way so they can see the throw. I'll kind of edit it side by side. All right. Let's go lock it down. We're gonna tighten it up. We're gonna put the car on the ground and just go for a quick spin. Man, when you look at that red beast over there, whoo! Gonna try and get Wes's feels on his new shifter. So top camera is still running, so we'll be able to get some views there.
It's definitely different.
Yeah.
Just because my hand falls here,
Gotcha. Yeah.
not here. But when you're two-hand driving,
It's quick. It's so close. So like I say, go ahead and make sure you get a nice, good, strong extension. Because like I say, tracks and stuff, they have it outlawed because I guess it's broken on people in the past. So make sure you get a quality extension. How's it feel?
I like the notchiness of it. It's like I said before, like I felt this shifter in a different Z.
Right.
And it just felt like a more firm, notchy version of the stock one. So,
But
it's good.
there's no crazy long throw. It still feels right there.
No, it's not like the 240 kids in high school and college with the beer tap thing.
The bear it's just like a truck driver
punching their dash to shift. You know,
it's right there.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
It's basically in the same position of the Cooler Works or even the GK Tech makes the strike fast.
Right,
shifter.
that's chassis mounted.
Yeah, it's
body
about
mounted.
It's about the same height, but it's not like
rigid.
It's not so much work. It's still comfortable. It's notchy, but it's comfortable.
Yeah.
But I think having the extension on there, you know how, especially when they're cold, these transmissions, sometimes the synchro will fight you a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to shift fast, it's just a little bit of work to get it to notch in. Having that longer lever arm helps put a little bit more
leverage,
more force into
yeah.
it. You get a little bit of leverage.
No, it's a really cool mod. Like I say, if you want to get that extended lever feel, closer steering wheel, without having that truck driver throw,
Yeah.
it's a really good hack.
It's still not so high that just comfortably driving around. It's still right here.
Yeah.
It's still right. It's not like up here. It's still right where your hand falls. Even if your arm is on the armrest, your hand falls here. If your hand is on the steering wheel, your hand falls here.
Yeah.
So it's kind of comfortable for both positions.
What extension is a 4-inch?
This is the 3-inch
3-inch?
torque solution. I got it from MA Performance. I think it was like $17 or something like that. So I tried one off of Amazon, just one of the Chinese ones, because I was like, oh, you can't mess that up. Yeah, you can. It was threaded crooked, so when I threaded it onto the shifter, it was wobbling as I threaded it. So I punted it in the trash.
And then you guys know I got mine from WC Billetworkz. He could do a custom size, whatever you want. I was telling Wes about that if he wants to get a titanium one to match his knob.
I think I'm gonna do this. Get the same color, just raw titanium as the knob, and have the finisher collar lathed into it. Just cut into the titanium. So this is all one piece and it matches the shifter. I thought it'd be nice, and to fill in this little bit of shoulder gap here.
Yeah.
So it's just smooth.
Yeah. He could actually make it as thick as the knob also.
Yeah.
So it'll be nice. Kind of like Bob the knob. Don't forget, check out that video. It was a fun video. It was an early video, but I had a nice little fun montage in there for Bob. Check that out. It's pretty cool. But I'm happy my friends are enjoying a little thing I came up with. I mean, I'm probably sure there's people out there that did it in the past, but
It's early.
I enjoy it. And someone is enjoying this road too. That's a cop. No, it's an Explorer, but it's not a cop.
It should be illegal to buy white Explorers.
Right? So yeah, it's a cool mod, it's a cool trick, it's a cool, I don't know what you want to call it. Put down in the comments what you think we should call it. But it is an awesome way to get what?
Go ahead and finish what you're saying.
I don't know, I was just gabbing.
It's an awesome way to...
It's an awesome way to get a very close to the stern, high lever feel without the throw, the sloppiness of extending the factory whatever.
And if you don't like the extension, take it off, you still have a short shifter that feels great. No harm, no foul. You lost $17.
Yeah, you can always go back. And on that note, and this curvy, nice piece of road right here, Tennessee back roads, you gotta love it. On those notes, and that fast intentions note, thank you guys for tuning in. Put a like, put a comment. What do you think about this mod? Let us know. Until next time, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. Y'all take it easy.